up? This is your boy DJ Fluff. I'm right here at the Look Who's Hot podcast with the one, the only Lit Queen in the building.
Yeah.
What's up, boo? What's going on?
Not much. I ate real good. Hopefully I'm looking kind of...
You look sweet today.
Okay.
You look sweet. So listen, I invited you to the show. I was really, actually, I'll be honest with you. I was really impressed.
Okay.
I was, for real. Okay, so let me tell you a little bit about the podcast. This podcast, it's called Look Who's Hot, right? So obviously it's in the name, Look Who's Hot. I'm bringing people on the podcast. There's a couple of things. Number one, they got something going on. They're doing something that is dope to me. And then also too, the previous guests that I've had and the future guests that I'm going to have are all people that I'm connected to in some way, you know. I could interview people, random people that I don't know. That's for sure. You know what I mean? There's a lot of artists out there, but I've been bringing people on that I'm connected to. So like, I want people to know the people that I know. You know what I mean? So, we didn't talk too much before this. So like, I don't know what's, off limits or nothing off limits. All right, cool. So let's just keep it real. Okay. You guys know that I'm a DJ, a strip club DJ. Lit Queen is a dancer, and that's how I know her. You know what I mean? And I'll be real honest, I don't know you that long. I don't know you. I don't know you that.
It's not been that long. It's been a couple months.
It hasn't been that long, but I was just like, this chick is lit, and so I was like,
we turn up every time,
right? And so then but then I was like, okay, cool, whatever, and then you're like, play my song, Fluff. How come you don't play my song, Fluff? Play that song, right? And then I'm gonna be honest with you again, like something that you don't know. Okay. I would obviously I didn't have the song. Right? I didn't have the song. So I went to YouTube to play it. And when I typed in Toxic, which is the name of the record, I'll go ahead and put it right here. It's called Toxic, Lit Queen. Check it out on YouTube. I found the version of the song. You know how when you upload, there's your video? But then there's another video that that the I don't know.
What do they call the distributors?
The distributors, right?
They just create a whole YouTube page for all that.
So there's another video. So I played that video live, right? So I didn't know. And then you're like, and then I let it go, and then the next night you're like, come on, Flo, throw a bunch of money at me, throw a bag at me, like, bah! I'm like, whoa, shit. You're like, play that shit. How come you don't turn me up? And I'm like, all right, cool. And I did that, and I was doing that because, not only are you paying me, but like, you got the vibe. I even told you too. I'm not bullshitting. Like I told you, I was like, yo, you're mad cool. You're fucking nuts when you're in the club. You're off the chain.
I will turn up every time.
Lit Queen.
For real. The one and only.
But then one night you were like, yo, you please gotta play my. I don't know if you remember that night. You were like, you don't be playing my song, Flo, because there's nights where I don't. Right? Yeah. And then you're like, you don't be playing my song. You don't be playing my song. And she came into the DJ booth, and I'm like, all right. So I might have even forgot the name of the song, right?
Okay.
Right? How many times did you come in and have to tell me?
Yes, I'm like Toxic. Yeah, a few times.
Right, at least 3 or 4 times. Yeah. So then I looked it up, and then I found the official video. And then when I saw the video's dope, but then I looked at the views, and I was like, huh?
Yeah.
You got like a couple 100,000 views. Yeah,
I'm almost at 300K.
Okay, so let me. So this is where it gets exciting for me. I was like, huh? No, for real. I make music. I do podcasts. I got a lot of content out. I put out videos on everywhere. Right? And and I see some kind of views and stuff like that, and I got some followers or whatever, but not all of my videos combined, my content does not have 300 motherfucking thousand views.
Yeah.
So I was like,
surprised me too.
Okay, so I want to know about that. Like, And here's the thing: a lot of people that follow me are up and coming artists, and I always talk to new artists through this channel.
Okay.
What are some of the things that you would tell artists to accumulate them type of views, and how do you do that? Was that organic? Because there's either organic or it's paid.
Yes. Well, let me just say this. Definitely not paid. I literally I ran up those views within the first month of me dropping it, and I did not like run any ads. Like, so I literally, I'm gonna tell you what it was. It was God, because when I first dropped the video, I had like 1,300 views. When I had woke up, like I dropped it at 12 o'clock on a Friday, and I was at work, so I'm like, oh,
you're like turning up
I have to have somebody else drop it for me.
My video just dropped.
Yeah, and I'm showing everybody, I'm sharing it with everybody, and then I woke up and it was at 10K views, and I was like, what the fuck?
In one night.
Yes. And so after that, it just kept going, and I just kept sharing it with people, especially when I'm at work. I'm just sharing it, and I'm like, play it everywhere I go.
So but hold up, so you posted it, and it overnight.
Literally, because I'm gonna tell you, when I first posted, it had like 1,500 views, and I made a post on Instagram. I was like, okay, 1,500 first day, couple hours, So I was like, I'm feeling that, and then like later, that bitch just ran up 10. Because I was like, the post that I really made. Let me read it, Frank. Can I read it?
Yeah. Listen, this one thing about this interview that you're gonna find is I'm gonna edit it very little. I'm not gonna chop and splice things up. It's gonna be raw, and we make a mistake, it's probably gonna show up. I'm not gonna cut too much out of it.
Ooh. See, like this is when I had first drop. I said, not y'all checking for me, but for real, man, I woke up to 1,200 views, my first 24, and I feel amazing. Thank y'all for tapping in with your girl. I know it's small to me. I know it's small to some, but it's major to me. It's my first 1K in a day. Next time it'll be 10. Next time 100 till we get to the milli, because this shit ain't gonna stop. Literally later, and 10K views.
No, but how many likes? And it was a.
This wasn't even a full 24 hours.
Right. No, but I'm saying it's 24 likes right there only, right?
Yeah.
So like,
5.
Yeah. But like through that, I feel like based on that number.
Yeah.
I feel like it was organic.
It was really organic.
Like, it was organic.
This is later. You see
21,000.
Like,
yo, that's crazy.
And it just happened. You see the same date on the picture.
Right. And so
the same date on the picture. You see that, right?
Yeah. So here, show them.
Crazy.
Show them.
Crazy.
Show them. It's right there. But okay, so did you check out the analytics to it?
Yes, I did.
Okay,
yes,
so where
on YouTube Studio.
Yeah, on YouTube Studio.
Yeah.
So where are your listeners primarily? Because you could see.
Yeah.
Where are they?
It's saying people are going to YouTube and typing in Lit Queen Toxic. Literally.
They're looking for you.
Yes, when it I don't know if it's because people are sharing it or what, but it's saying that the most is coming from the search bar, Lit Queen Toxic. Okay. When you type in Lit Queen, it comes up Toxic. It comes right on up. Like if I can show you right now on YouTube, if I type in Lit Queen, it pops up Toxic.
I'm trying to figure that out.
I really, it was so
because
organic.
That's amazing.
Keep it up.
What you did, what happened to you? People pay a lot of money for that.
Yeah,
people pay a lot of money for that, and they struggle and including myself. Like I try to figure out the algorithm, and you just put it up, and boom. So my next question is where's your fan base located? Is it all over?
Yeah, my producer, he signed to Zaytoven, so he knows a lot of people as well. Like, okay. I've been working with him since I first started rapping. I first started rapping in 2019.
What's his name?
I'm from Memphis. His name is Rosart.
Shout out Rosart.
Yeah, shout out Ro. That's my man. Like, that's my bro right there. But I'm from Memphis, so I had moved to Alabama, and I had met him. My friends was telling me I should rap. I did my first song. It was horrible. Well, it wasn't horrible. It was really good. They was playing in the club and stuff.
What was it called?
But it was called Mad.
Okay.
Mad is my first song.
Is it up on YouTube?
Yes, it is. It is. It's on Apple Music. It's out everywhere.
Boom. I'm gonna find it. Post the link right here. Okay?
Yes. So, when I did my first song, the person that like produced it was horrible. So that's how I ended up being Ro. He fixed everything for me, and like I just been working with him ever since. And I think that like we created a sound. So I took some time off. If you see my videos on my YouTube page, I didn't post for like 2 years. So I think that it was a highly anticipated too, because it was the top of the year of 2023. I hadn't dropped nothing in like 2 years on my YouTube channel. So it was like, boom.
You just dropped Liquid Toxic. When exactly?
Toxic January.
All right. January. And so you said Tennessee.
Yeah, Memphis 10.
Memphis, right? Yeah. So isn't that Glorilla and everybody?
Yes,
right?
yes.
There's a lot of
artists coming out of Memphis right now.
Yeah, and they got their own sound. And if you listen to how she talks, she sounds like that for real. And so, but that's, to me, that's really, really amazing. I looked at my analytics and it's spread all over the fucking place.
Yes, it is. For me, a lot of it is coming from the South though. But I be having people like, I have somebody hit me up in Germany, you know, trying to get me to do a feature, and his songs is in Dutch, and I'm like, I don't know what you're saying, but every other word is like freak or nasty, and I'm like, oh, okay,
I can fuck with that.
Probably do something. I know what that's talking about.
So like I like, let me just give you some props, like just on that alone, because there's a lot of people that are putting you know, like a lot of work and they don't get those results. You know what I mean? Well, it takes time, but sometimes it doesn't, because like people are feeling your song. If they weren't feeling your song, you wouldn't have. Yeah. But the algorithm, I feel like when people hear it, and they listen to it and then they watch the song for a certain duration, YouTube picks up on that, and then they start showing more people your music.
They put me in a playlist with like Doja Cat and Megan Thee Stallion.
Hold up, YouTube did that?
Yes, you know how they like have those playlists on the side, like mix. Yeah, they put me in a playlist. Did that? I was like, oh my god,
that is fire.
It was so dope, and I think that's another part of like where my views come from as well.
It's from that playlist.
Yeah,
that's amazing, man.
I was like, that's super dope. That's super dope. YouTube did that. Like once I got monetized, because before Toxic I wasn't monetized. So you know you have.
So now you're monetized.
Yes, you know you have to have a certain amount of
so many
subscribers
hours,
and 10,000 watch hours. Yes, so Toxic. Yeah, so Toxic blew up, and now I can get them YouTube checks. yes.
That's what's up, and that's. I just got the chills. That's one of the reasons why I asked you to come, because you know you got traction. Look Who's Hot podcast. You're hot, obviously, right? And I wanted to showcase that. And then not only that, okay, so the song's great. The videos is lit. The lyrics in the song, lit. It's toxic. It's toxic. But really, I feel like you're a really great individual.
Thank you.
For real.
And it's the same. Like, we always have a good time. Like, whatever going on, it could be so dead. You know, we still be tired.
And I look at you and you look at me and we'll be like, let's go. It don't matter who's
here. What they doing in here? Tell us that money.
You're like, even last night, you were like, it was last night, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You were like, Fluff, turn me up. I'm like, what the fuck? What do you think I'm doing? What do you think I'm doing right now?
I'm like, what is this? Turn me up. Let's go.
And we were already turned. You were just being you, and I was just being me. But so that's one of the reasons why I wanted you to come. So now you grew up. You're from Tennessee.
Yeah.
Where exactly?
Memphis.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's that like? I mean, I've only been through Tennessee. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I have never spent any time there. I'll be honest. Okay. I've stopped in Alabama, which I
lived there. Yeah.
I was kind of like taken back because I'm from Chicago. I'm from the Midwest.
I've been to Chicago.
Okay, so and there's times where I traveled through to get to Florida, or I was here and I went up to Tennessee one time when we had a hurricane here. We all evacuated and I had to leave.
What part of Tennessee?
I forgot. But
it wasn't one of those little towns. Memphis ain't nothing like none of that. Memphis ain't nothing like none of them towns.
No, but it's okay. So like I went to Alabama and like I pulled over to get gas and I looked around and I was getting gas and then I saw like, you know, dudes with Confederate flags and and I don't care. Right? I don't care, right? But they were looking at me. No, but they were looking at me. They were looking at me a certain way, and I'm like,
make me feel like this.
And I was like, and I was just like, what? And
but then keep scrap on this. We don't play like that.
So what's it like growing up in Tennessee like that? Did you I remember the first time I experienced racism. Mm-hmm. I went to Texas to go visit my friend, and I was probably like 18, 19, 20. I left Chicago. I did something stupid, and I left. And I went down to Texas. My boy it was Christmas time. He took me to his company Christmas party to a steakhouse. Big in Texas. Steakhouses are big. And he had all his coworkers there. And he was introducing me to everybody. And I put out my hand to shake someone's hand. and the white lady she left me hanging.
Looking at you like you got.
Yeah, exactly.
No, he had the audacity
to try to shake my hand, right? And I was like, oh, okay, that's right. It's not Chicago anymore. And then I looked at how everybody was dressed. I was younger back then, and I was wearing Carl Kanai. I was wearing street clothes and everything like that, or urban wear, if you will. And that was the first time I experienced racism. What's it like in Tennessee growing up?
Well, growing up for me, like, I'm from Memphis, so it's not like, it's not like a whole lot of white folks. Like,
Memphis is the city.
Memphis is the city.
Okay,
it's real. Memphis is like, it's a bunch of hood, like all of, like, know how you drive through certain places and everything just look like the hood.
Right.
Like,
no, but there's a hood everywhere.
Yeah,
right?
There's a hood everywhere, but Memphis, all of it is the hood. Like, my mama, she like was on Section 8, still is. So she didn't always live in different parts. For sure not, because I'm trying to get that house. Big house. But nah, so we literally lived everywhere. We lived Whitehaven, North Memphis, East Memphis, Orange Mound. We didn't literally live everywhere. So I've always been around a lot of black people. I ain't never really just been around, like, besides my teachers and stuff.
That might have been white.
Kids in school. But when I did traveling though, like when I used to be in Alabama, and I used to be back and forth between Alabama and Memphis, and I used to drive through Corinth, Mississippi. Every time I drove through there, I used to get pulled over. And one time I got pulled over, and the cop literally pulled me over with a gun to my head. Like, he was pointing a gun at me.
For no reason.
And he pulled me over. This when he first got the car, he hopped out, pulled the gun. Yeah, walked around the car. He walked around the car, held the gun still to my head, right? He opened my door, put me in handcuffs, like, you going to jail. He told me I'm going to jail. He said I was speeding, and I was speeding to where it was illegal.
First of all.
And then he ended up letting me go because it was people outside that was recording.
And they were watching
They was not playing with he ended up letting me go.
He could have got in trouble.
He gave me a ticket, and I called about the ticket because I had never got nothing in the mail about it. And they was like, what ticket?
Okay, so he tossed the ticket.
Yeah, I was super blessed for that, but that was the most racist experience I've ever had. I thought I was going to jail. I didn't know what was going to happen to me. I was so scared. I was literally not saying nothing.
That's crazy. So what drew you? I mean, being in Memphis, obviously, there's music there. It's Tennessee. I mean, right? There's tons of music there. But like, what drew you to music, and why did you start doing music?
Okay, well, for me, it's like this. Like, I had went to Alabama. I lived in Huntsville, Alabama for like 4 or 5 years. I moved out there because I went to college, Alabama A&M. But I ended up dropping out of college. It's not for everybody. It wasn't for me.
It's okay.
So, when I was in Alabama, I still didn't leave because I didn't want to be in Memphis. It's just so much that be going on there, and a lot of people just don't make it out of Memphis. So I had already started creating a life in Alabama, and I was always like the life of the party. So of course, I used to dance. I'm hosting and stuff.
Were you a dancer there? You were a stripper there?
Yeah, I used to dance at
dancer, stripper, entertainer. Hey, listen.
I used to dance at this club called Boomers. Like, that was my first club out there, and it was.
Were you 18 or were you 21?
I was 18.
Okay,
I was 18. Yeah, no, it was real rinky dinky spot.
Boomers?
Like, yeah.
Shout out to Boomers.
Shout out to Boomers. I love them. What's up, Jesse?
Who's that?
But no, that's the owner. Okay, it's real.
Jesse, what's up? I need a job when I come to Tennessee. What's up, strip club DJ?
No, Alabama.
Oh, Alabama. I'm sorry, DJ Fluff in the building.
Huntsville, Alabama is voted the #1 place to live on CNN.
Really?
Voted #1 place to live.
Safe? Because it's safe.
And they got a lot of new urban apartments, and it's not like crazy fucking rent like out here.
Yeah, no shit. Listen, Florida's lit. It's way high, and you gotta be a DJ or a stripper to afford it. But okay, so back to that. What drew you to music?
Oh well, the people that I was hanging out with and stuff, they would always tell me like, you should rap, like you got the image for it, like you be turned.
Definitely.
Yeah, and they was telling
not only the image. The personality.
Yeah, they was telling me that for so long. After you hear stuff for so long, you have to start to consider it. So I did. I was like, what y'all think my rap name should be? And they was like, Lit Queen, Queen Lit. My friend Cushman, I never forget. We was just vibing with my friends. He ended up bringing the cameraman out because we was turned. I'm standing on top of you. We had a pool party. It was just turned. And then that's when he was like, Lit Queen, Queen Lit. Literally the next day, I listened to it be on YouTube. I wrote a song to it, Mad, and I went in the studio and recorded it.
Really? Okay, so let me do the math. How old are you right now?
I'm 23.
You're 23, and this was, how old were you then?
18.
Okay, so 23, 18,
no,
5 years.
No. 19, I was 19.
Okay, so 4 years.
Yeah,
it's
4
2023,
years.
so we're talking 2019.
Mm-hmm.
right before the pandemic. Everything's still
literally right before the pandemic.
Right?
Yeah.
So everything's open. No one has a clue what's about to happen to the world, right? And
yes.
I remember I was clueless too. I thought everything was cool or whatever.
Everything was cool.
And so being in Tennessee, like, who did you look up to somebody musically? Like, were there artists there that you look up to, or what were some of your influences if it wasn't somebody from there?
Okay. For me, I just
hold up. You see how sweet she is? You see that? She's like, okay.
For me, it's really just like, I like male artists. I've always been just like on male artists. Like, I don't know, like I'm just real street. Like I'm a thug. Like I like gangster music. So for me, like I like watching people journey like Bag. Like Bag was like, of course I love Gotti. I love 3-6. I love all them Juicy Fruit. Like I love my peoples. But like Bag was just setting it off. I watched him from when I was in high school and how he popped off and how all of the internet was evolving. Everything, since then. And it was like, I really could do this shit. I could do this shit.
Yeah.
Let me see what's up with this. And that he was one of my biggest inspirations for real. Because he come from the same place I come from. So it was just like that for me.
That's how I feel sometimes especially when I see people that I know that are doing it. I'm like, hold up. If they could do it, I could do it. Yeah. I'm blood, they're blood. I'm a human, they're human. Like, what's different? There's no difference.
You see them going from your hood to these little small clubs to these big ass Rolling Loud stages, and it's like
you're like, I could do it too.
Like I really could do this. Like this is possible. Yeah, yeah.
So I want to make the connection from Tennessee to Florida. We're in South Florida right now.
Yeah, we are.
We're in South Florida. Okay. What brought you here? Why did you come here?
Man, like you said, it was before the pandemic when I first started doing music. So, like, the pandemic hit and that shit was going worse and worse for years. Oh. Yes, and that's right. I shot my first video during the pandemic. So it's called GBF. It's on my YouTube channel.
Hold up, GBF right here.
Yeah, it's like Glossy. I got all my friends together and I got a yacht in Nashville. Crazy. Okay. There's a big ass house in Nashville. So I shot my first video there and like after everything calmed down, I was like, I need to do something different. I really want to take this serious. I really want to invest in myself. You know what? I got to make a drastic change. Mm-hmm. And like, I'm young and I'm ambitious. So shit, I was like, I'm going to Florida. Fuck it.
What, did you know people here?
No.
You knew no one?
I don't know nobody out here.
But why Florida? You could have went anywhere.
Because it's the hot spot. Everybody. For me, I was going to go to Houston. But for me, it's like Florida is by the water.
No, but we were also one of the only states that we were open.
Yeah,
we were open,
wide open.
We were open.
I just moved out here
And you knew that we were open as far as like the entertainment business and all that. And it's funny you mentioned Houston because Houston was another one that was open.
Yeah.
So your choices really were especially if you're a dancer, right? Or a DJ that makes money in the entertainment business, and we're independent. We're really independent, right? We're not like we didn't have a job. I don't know about you, but I didn't sign up for any kind of money, no PPP. I didn't ask for.
Me neither.
I didn't ask for.
I don't file taxes. Well, I didn't file taxes, so shit. I really didn't. I couldn't get anything at the time. I was working at like Twin Peaks and stuff, but they ended up.
You were a Twin Peaks girl?
Yeah, I was a Twin Peaks girl. I was working at Twin Peaks and stuff before I shot my first video. And I had asked to be off for that weekend. They accepted it, everything. And then they was calling me while I was out of town shooting my video. And I was like, I ain't supposed to be at work. What you talking about? And they ended up letting me go. I was fired or whatever. So I couldn't get my unemployment. Right. I don't know. They said that I quit. That's why I couldn't get my unemployment. But I never quit.
Right.
They said I didn't never come in.
Right.
No, y'all fired me.
I didn't know. I didn't get it.
Y'all fired me. And I couldn't get my unemployment.
Twin Peaks. Come on.
Because I needed that unemployment.
Everybody needed it.
I was like, 800. Because, like, for me, we was really just linking with the homegirls and, like, throwing our own events. Like, throwing some private parties and stuff and just doing that till it wore out. Because, we still got to pay bills and stuff.
Yeah.
And, that's one of our biggest streams of income.
It is It's what
it's the main line.
It's the main line, bro. So like, okay, so I remember here in Florida, like there were underground parties, and they wanted to hire me to DJ at they opened up an underground strip club, and I was like, nah. I was like, nah, no, because then I didn't want to have to bring my equipment and then if they get raided, what's gonna happen to my shit? I was just like, nah, I'm just gonna stay home. You guys forget. But then we opened up in like a month and a half. So now instead of Houston, you come to Florida. Mm-hmm. Instead of Houston, you come to Florida. Yeah. You know no one. Nobody. Zero. Nobody. Not a friend. Not even like a social media friend.
No.
Wow, bro, that's gangster.
Yeah, I'm a real gangster for real. I'm from 10.
That is. I mean, you're in your 20s, early 20s, and you just to take that leap of faith, you know, to.
It was hard. It was not easy. When I first came out here, like I wasn't making no money. I was trying to figure out what spots to go to, when to go to these certain spots. When I came out here,
you came out in the like pandemic,
no,
right?
I came out here like July
of what year?
July last year.
Of last year. So we were already open. We were already open.
I was wide open when I came here. We was back open too, but you know, it was I was
everything was lagging behind.
When everything opened back up, that's when I really was just trying to leave. Like I wanted to make a change, and I wanted to do something drastic to just really help my career. And honestly, that was my first video. Toxic, my first video shooting in Miami. That was the first one. And it was like I definitely made a good choice.
And then it's crazy because you don't know anybody here, and you created an opportunity. You made a video, people in the video, so you made a bunch of contacts and connections.
Yes, I did. When I first came out here, it was horrible for me. I wasn't making no money. Like I ain't had nobody to talk to. I was kind of my friends like, I'm gonna go back home, and it was just like trust the process, keep working. I just prayed on it, and I ended up going to the right spots. Ended up making some really good money. When I first came,
Where did you go?
When I first came out here, I was at G5.
Okay.
And it wasn't no money in there. It wasn't no money in G5. It was barely females in there.
How was it no money in G5? That's G5.
That's what I said. Oh, it was no money.
Was it day shift?
No, it was night shift. I don't work no day. Look, literally, I came in July. When I came in July,
of 2022.
Yeah.
No, but that's weird to me.
I can tell you, like G5 be packed out now. It wasn't even packed. Like they barely used to open that second side. I'm telling you, wow. I can't make this up
because where I'm at, we've been lit throughout the pandemic. Like I don't get that because G5 is like G5.
But that's the same thing like with KOD. Like they was telling me like KOD was there, and the only like certain time it pop is when like spring break is when everything get back bust wide open, and I'm like
something about KOD is it's not the original KOD. The original KOD was off of I-95. The new one is, but it's still lit. It's just not the original KOD. Yeah. The original KOD, real big. And then where else did you work?
That was the first club I ever came to when I came to Miami. When I came to turn up though, that was the first strip club I had ever been to. I heard was KOD, the original KOD. That was years ago. I had fun.
Exactly.
Like I had a ball. Like
it was that first time I saw KOD.
Niggas giving me bands to throw, and I'm like,
right. The first time I came here, I saw a line outside that place.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, damn, what's that? Oh, strip club. I wasn't a strip club DJ back then. Okay, so where else? G5, KOD. Did you work anywhere else?
I went to the office.
So you were making the rounds, but you were more in North Miami and in Miami.
Yeah.
Is that where you lived?
No, I lived Fort Lauderdale, but I used to go to Miami and stuff and like Goldfinger. You know, that's how I ended up meeting you. I was trying to get at Goldfinger for a while, but I never went up there. So I was just calling, and they was like, send a house phone pictures. And
but like in the business, you gotta just show up.
Yes, and normally that's what I was doing, but I don't know why I just never go up there. So when I finally went, someone was just like, just go up there and chill. And I was getting some food and stuff, and the girl, she was like,
Was I there while you were?
I don't know if it was you or if it was Darren. It might have been Darren though, because Darren knew me from Pink. I think it was Darren. But I was at Pink too. Be everywhere. But when I had came, the bartender was like, "Oh, your first drink is free," and I'm like, "I don't work here." I was like,
they thought you were a dancer already.
Yes, I was like, but I've been trying to work here since you said
so what's up? Who do I talk to?
Right. Oh, she went to go get the manager. She went and got Sean. Sean took me straight to the house. Said, "Yeah, you start tomorrow. I will be here."
Boom. And then that's how it goes. Listen.
Literally.
So moral of the story, right? Believe in yourself.
Yeah.
You gotta believe it. Don't matter if you're in your 20s or if you're my age, which I'll keep quiet about how old I am. It doesn't matter. I have a similar story. I was in Chicago and I just took a leap of faith, not to come down here to be a DJ. I was in the art business and I believed in myself, and I came down here and I went through a little bit of, I had a good time. First I made money and then struggled a little bit and then became a DJ. The same kind of story, but I never looked back.
Never.
You know, I went forward. So now
I was adamant on making it work. Like, I was like, this is gonna work. I know this is the path for me. I was like, I'm gonna keep trying. I don't know. I was going day shift, night shift, because sometimes it's the game. It's hit or miss.
It is hit or miss. But here's the thing. Here's my take on that. It is hit or miss. Mm-hmm. But so here's where we connect. We're lit regardless.
Facts.
Lit regardless if there's. You get to work, the shift's just starting, not a lot of people there, right? Yeah. Imagine if I'm DJing and I get there and there's no one there and I'm there and I'm just like, not really DJing, just put the music on and let it play, right? I don't do that. I have to start mixing and start, right? And so that's how you are. Like, you walk on the floor and you're like,
I'm with it.
Let's go. Let me get my drink. And
I go get their flick shot, but they be already stopping me. I'll be like, oh yeah, I love it here.
Right.
I'm ready. Let's go.
Right. No, and then that's where I was attracted to your personality, because I was like, this girl's got a great fucking attitude. How, as a DJ, so now let's get into that world, right? Yes. As a DJ, your job is to make everybody money. Yeah. Period. Your job is to make the register money, the club money, the girls' money, the hookahs.
You be on it too.
Yeah, no, yeah.
It might be time to refill that hookah.
Go ahead and get it, right? Strawberry, blueberry, mint, mango, watermelon, right? All that shit, right? But like, your job as a DJ is to make everybody money, and the thing is people. Here's what people think. People think it's me, and it's not really me. I'm gonna let you guys in on a little secret. It's not really the DJ that's doing it. It's the people that are there. Mm-hmm. So we initially put out the first energy by DJing and being lit and having a good time and letting it show in my voice, no matter if there's 20 people or 100 people, right? And then what happens is people show up, they start to vibe, they start to move around, and then that energy, I take it back from everybody. Yeah. That's how I can go 8 hours DJing. I can't just go 8 hours and DJ. I put out energy, wait for my opportunity to take it back from everybody. And that's where you come in. Yeah. And specifically you. Because as a DJ, when you say, hey, in the club, her name is Motion, right? Yeah. So, all right, guys, I got Motion coming up to the main stage right now. Make sure you got your ones ready. If you don't got them, go get them. Yeah. If you don't got any cash on you, get your ass to the ATM right now, right? And when you never make me wait. You don't, not just me, you never make the environment wait. You go to the stage. And then I even said it last night. You were on stage. You were one of the first girls that went up on my shift. You remember that? You remember that? All right. Yeah, so I get there, it's 8 o'clock, she's there. I come in, I hit the decks, I start DJing. And she's probably like the first girl to go up on my shift. And nobody threw money.
Nobody threw not a dollar.
Right? But she still danced throughout the whole set. She still did. She didn't go walk around the pole like, oh my God, nothing's happening. I don't give a fuck about these people. She was popping that ass the whole time. And what did I say to everybody? I said, do you remember?
Yeah, you was like, I love that energy. Hey, y'all ain't throw her dollar and she still turned.
I said, you broke motherfuckers didn't, exactly what I said. Yeah. I said, you broke motherfuckers didn't give her $1 and she still danced the whole time. You got a great attitude, baby. That's why I love you. Boom, you came down and you made it back. Yeah. Right? Yeah. So that translates, man. That translates. That's the vibe, the energy, and it translates in your music. Yeah. And that's why you're here on the Look Who's Hot podcast with your boy, DJ Fluff. Yeah. So now that we've covered, who you are and where you're from and how you got here and some of the struggles, the pandemic. Now you're really doing it. Like I've been watching some of you dancers. You guys really, really do it, Yeah. What are your plans for the immediate future, maybe like short term, maybe long term, more music, videos, like what are your plans?
Well, I am about to shoot a video, and I don't know if I'm going to drop it for my birthday or shoot it for my birthday. But
when's your birthday?
May 31st.
Okay.
So I'm going to go, I'm so homesick. I'm like, I don't know when I'm going to go home, if it's going to wait to the middle or on my exact birthday. But I just got invited to a tour in Canada, in Toronto. Yes, I just got that phone call today, so we'll see about
today.
That. I literally just got it.
So hold up. You're going to shoot another video to what song?
It's a song that's unreleased called Litty City.
So that means that we're gonna have a song coming out called, what's it called again?
Litty City.
Litty City
and
with the
I'm
titties.
In Memphis.
Litty City with the titties, baby.
Yeah.
I'm talking shit. But Litty City, and so it's unreleased, and obviously you're gonna have to release it because if you got a video that's gonna be shot.
Yeah.
And so you're thinking about going home and visiting everybody?
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna turn that bitch upside down. They be calling me, you know, they be saying what I be having going on. Like, it's big, you know, for where I come from. My family's not used to that. Like I said, they Section 8, so they love
to see you winning.
Yes, they love
to see you winning.
They be trying to come out here like, I need to come. I'm like, Mom, come on. I'm lonely. Please.
You trying to get your mom to come out here?
Yes. She ain't leaving Memphis. She ain't leaving. She love it there.
No, but it's a comfort zone. It's
it is.
It's like coffee in the morning.
Soon she ain't gonna have no choice, baby. We out of there.
You're coming,
yeah,
Mom.
Coming.
When you see this, Mom.
This house,
Mom, when you see this, Mom, you're coming to Florida.
You're coming. You're coming. Cause who?
All right. So the next song coming out is Litty City, right?
Litty City.
Litty City. You're gonna
produced by Rosart.
Okay. And that's the same dude you told me about in the beginning, right?
The same one.
Right. Okay. Cool. So
also, I did a freestyle to Gucci Mane, Dope Boy freestyle.
Okay.
And I shot a video in the studio, but the person, I'm gonna just say I had some technical difficulties with my video.
It happens. It happens.
So since it's a freestyle, I'm going to just make a video myself. Like, I'm multi-talented. I'm gonna do a little something.
Listen, here's my advice to you.
That.
Here's my advice to you. Learn how to do as much as you can yourself.
I promise you.
That's my advice.
That's what I'm on. Like, the ad that I did for Toxic, I posted on my YouTube. I did that. A lot of the stuff that I make on my Instagram and stuff, I be doing that because
learn.
Look, I don't got time.
Because if you gotta wait, you're gonna wait
in 2 weeks,
and then you're gonna blow a bag for people that don't really know themselves.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people think they know, but they really don't know.
They don't know.
And then if you do find somebody that knows, it's gonna cost you a lot of money.
Yeah.
And so I suggest that you just learn as much as you can. That's my goal. That's my mission when I got into music.
For sure.
Obviously, I'm a DJ, but then I started producing music and making music. And I told everybody that I worked with, all the artists, all the producers, everybody, I said, listen, my goal is to learn as much as about every single process. So that way I know a little bit from the publishing, the back ends, you know, doing it the right way, like BMI and all of that, and doing it. So I know how to do that.
Yeah, and it helps keep everything polished too. It's like you're not gonna when you going somewhere important on your wedding day or whatever, you're not out there with no makeup on. You gonna look your best. You getting the best person to do your makeup. You getting the best person to do your hair, and it's like. It's the same thing. You want to be able to know how to do everything.
Right.
Everything.
And
I like
know when somebody's not doing something right.
Yeah, because if I'm like, I know how to do my makeup and my shit is fucked up right here, I'm like, baby, you have to fix that because I ain't gonna be out here any kind of way.
So don't fuck her makeup up and don't fuck up her distribution.
Yeah, don't fuck up none of my shit.
Learn as much as you can. Don't fuck up
my videos. Don't fuck up none. If shit not clear, I'm gonna know. Like, I be into all that. Like,
I ran into the same with people. I ran into the same. So
that's why I like to know how to do everything.
I am all about.
You a different perspective.
Yeah, I've got to do. Listen, I do my own videos now. I write my own songs. I mean, I like working with people. Don't get me wrong, but like, you cannot depend
on people.
You can't. And
life is constantly like life don't stop. Stuff. The times are constantly changing.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so new music coming out, new video coming out. You're gonna go home and visit the fam, right?
Yeah.
And all the family and fans out in Tennessee.
Impossible tour in Canada.
Impossible tour in Canada. You know they love Drake out there.
Yeah.
They love Drake.
You know Drake stayed in Memphis too. His dad from Memphis.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, and so then after that, what? Do you
after
know?
That,
do you have what are like long-term plans?
No, long-term for me is really just, the main goal for me is to network as much as I can and just really stay in my bag. So I know like it take money to make money. You feel me? So I'm just trying to make all the money that I can. save all the money that I can.
Save it.
So I can move how I want to move when it comes to this music stuff. Like I really want to be able to I really be wanting to continue to put my stuff out there. That's all really for me. It's to continue to drop hit after hit. I want to drop like a little EP or something. I have an album, my first album. I did my first ever 12 songs. I dropped that. But like my next project, I think I'm gonna do something kind of small. I literally have a project right now that's ready, but I want to drop something small because it takes one song. And you have to push that one song.
Right.
Because it's like that song might not blow up this year, but it might blow up next year. And you just gotta continue.
No, but also too, people are
song.
so short. Their attention spans are so small. It's like you put all this music, they're not gonna know. You just you gotta spoon feed it here.
Right. Like I don't know how Young Boy be doing that. Young Boy be song every day.
No, but that's Young Boy
every day.
They love him.
Oh my God.
They love Young Boy.
Good.
Where's he from?
Louisiana.
Mm-hmm. All right, so new music coming out, new possible tour coming out.
Yeah.
And listen, I just wanted really people to know the person that I know.
Yeah.
The person that I know. So tell everybody where to follow you.
Yeah. Well, y'all can follow me on everything. It's The Lit Queen. TheelitQueen.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Make sure to go follow her. Subscribe to her YouTube channel. Yeah. And man, I just want to see positive things for you because I know a lot of fuck people. And especially in the business that we're in.
Yeah.
And I've got a good judge of who the fuck is not a fuck person, and this is that, and she's definitely not one. I'm a DJ. I read the room. I read people's energy. I can.
What's your sign?
I don't like telling people what my birthday is.
What's your sign?
See, this is the reason.
Tell them folks. I'm a Gemini.
But why does that matter though?
I just want to know.
I'm a Leo.
Okay.
But I don't think
it's so hard.
No, it's not hard at all. It's just okay. So here's a couple reasons. Number one, I want people to treat me good every day, not just on my birthday.
Thanks.
I took my birthday off of Facebook. So every year my birthday passes, nobody gets.
Why?
Because
they treat you extra good on your birthday. Like I want people to treat me good too, but like treat me extra good on my birthday. Like on my birthday, I
want people to treat me extra. I want if you fuck with me, love me while I'm here, and be good to me every day. It doesn't matter if it's your birthday.
Well, every day you can give me some money, but on my birthday, I need $1,000.
Thousands
from everybody.
Listen,
I need $1,000.
Here's another thing about the strip club. A lot of people throw their birthdays in the strip club.
Yeah,
I'm in the strip club business 8 years. I never had.
I don't know why the fuck you be doing that.
And I could have had thousands. Right?
Yeah, like you're tweaking. If it make money, it makes sense now. Don't be acting crazy.
Yeah,
stop playing crazy. Look,
listen. Maybe you'll talk me into that. But so I'm not big on that. But I want people to vibe with you. I want people to fuck with you. Come fuck with her at the club. Come to Goldfinger. Follow her on the gram.
Get this vibe over here now.
I'm telling you, there's dancers that are just gonna be there for the money, which that's what they're there for. Yeah. And you're supposed to have money.
Yeah. When you come, don't come
without money. Mm-mm. But there's also girls that are gonna like be in your VIP that are gonna actually provide the vibe, the fun. They're not just gonna be there. She's not just
real entertainment.
Right, she's not just gonna be there shaking her ass, taking your money. She's gonna be there vibing, dancing to the music, turning up, singing the music, and taking the money and all of that, but still providing that good fun that where you don't just feel like, that they just want your money. Because of course they want your money, but she's gonna entertain you and she's gonna have a good time with you, and that's one of the reasons why like I fuck with you, because the energy that I give you
always get it back.
I always get it back. I always get it back, and not
times 10 sometimes.
Yeah, and not just the money, because she's one of the girls that stops all the time at the end of the night and is like, here's a little extra, and I definitely appreciate that. But more over the money, I would just take the vibe every time. A girl that's gonna be on time when I call her to the stage. A girl that's gonna look out for me. Hey, this person wants you to play this song. You know how many times people have come to me and said, can you play this song? A customer. She brings me a $10 bill, but really the customer gave her a 20.
Yeah.
Like that's fucking stupid to me. But anyway, This is not that girl.
Yeah.
She's a bad bitch. I really, really enjoy working with her. I want you guys to follow her. I really do. Follow her everywhere. Check out everywhere.
All up.
Make sure to check out Toxic. All right.
Yeah.
This is Motion, aka the Lit Queen. This is your boy DJ Fluff signing out on the Look Who's Hot podcast, episode 3.